let me know if you smell that anymore, Jenna, because it was like strong cigarette smell. Like
That's gonna be insane.
and literally like it was in the hallway out of the studio. It was up the entire stairs and into the kitchen. And when I came back down, it was gone. Man.
Oh my god, I think I gave you my
Tristan, get his levels up. Hey, fuckos, read the chat. We have worked on this. He is maxed.
I figured it out. It's Zoom was auto-adjusting my microphone. So no matter what I was pressing, I turned it off.
You sound better.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so instead of putting paper in my mouth, I'm going to use apple slices.
Oh,
Where do we have apples?
You don't want any wet-ass paper in your mouth?
There's about 12.5 apples that I brought home every week.
Where
It's
are they?
apple season.
They're
What's in
the
season right now, Philip?
Apples.
Fuck you.
In the
Rambo?
fridge. It's
Mutsu?
Where?
in Tristan, I've been at Dragon Con, dude. In the vegetable drawer where you don't go.
Yeah, that's why I don't know they're there.
I'm sure.
That'll work just the
Why
same.
does it take me an hour to poop? I don't know. Anyway.
I eat vegetables and fiber.
I does not eat vegetables.
A cup of kale.
Nice.
And I was putting spinach in my pasta.
A kale.
A cup of kale. No.
All right. Thanks everybody for hanging around. A little break.
Okay. We're ready to start recording.
Yes,
Ready,
but
Freddy?
do we want to? How do we want to do the recap this time? Do we
Just
want
like
to
a
do
real quick sentence each.
Yeah, one sentence.
One sentence to sum up your entire
sum up
story.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's good.
Okay.
In what order?
I'll go first, then Chonky, then Jenna, since her story is the one that's going to open up first.
Okay.
No, yeah. Okay. All right.
Hold on, Sal. Hey, here I is.
Is everyone
All right.
ready to hit the button?
Ready, Freddy?
Okay. I'm going to hit the button in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I forgot to breathe again.
I read chat, and B-Mail said, Jesus ain't fiber.
I saw.
All right, Den,
Yes.
every time that we don't have the cast together,
I
you
do it, yeah.
you do it. Yep.
Previously on Botched.
We threw a corpse from a moving bus into the creek.
Jenny was a leg of mine, so come on, so come on, so come on. Let's do a shot. Jenny, let's do a shot.
And Daddy's running into the woods, and there's a plane flying right at us. So I guess I'm running into the woods too.
All right, welcome back, listeners, to the 3rd episode of our 6th season. Thanks so much for tuning in. We are going to start where we left off last time. As a fucking plane is coming! Currently, Charlie Benson, Jeff Schindel-Decker, and Ben Benson are all running for the woods as a plane is coming straight at the highway.
A plane be coming.
I see that plane a-coming. Coming
Real
Ben.
fast.
So, I want everybody to roll an athletics check to see if they could like to either jump or run or whatever it is to be as far away as possible.
16 on the die.
Cool.
17.
Okay.
9?
It's not great. You sort of like stumble a bit. You're not going to get like a big jump. The rest of you guys, you run and jump. So the plane is coming in at an angle, and one of the wings hits the highway first, which just causes this chain reaction, and then the plane hits in the more towards the side of the highway where your car was located, and it's still about 100 yards away, but it hits super hard and fast. There's a big fireball. It's taking out all the cars on the highway, and everything is flying around, exploding. Anybody on the highway is just engulfed in this fireball as it's rolling up the highway towards where your truck was located. And it just goes on by. But, let's see here.
Reminds me of how John was a fireball when he wrote the Book of God.
All right there, Jeff. Sure.
Jeff, while you're reminiscing about God and all that stuff, you are going to get basically blasted towards your compatriots
Boy.
with some fiery explosions. So
He
hear
only talk about God.
explosions.
He only talk about God now that he's so close to death.
yeah,
Your explosions that push you are very survivable.
yes. So you are going to take 12 damage
Jeff's out.
as you are just thrown
No, that's
forwards.
that's just from the explosion, right?
The explosion
Not
and the heat.
internal bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So but his corpse is just ragdolled toward these
Oh, yeah.
trees.
So it ragdolls. I mean, he's just crumpled up into a ball, just
Wait.
boom, boom, boom.
Wait, I have a question.
Sure.
Are they gonna have to pry the rifle from my cold dead hands?
Roll deck save to see if you held onto the rifle before you ragdolled.
I got a 10.
It's right on the line, so let's go with the old high-low.
All right. Well, lightning don't strike twice, so.
I'm assuming you want to hold on to it.
Oh yes, I choose high.
It immediately leaves your hand.
Does it go off?
Oh, it depends on how old that gun is.
Yes, it does. It does go off, but not in the way you're thinking. The heat causes the bullets in the chamber to explode,
Oh,
and
shit.
the gun is fucked. That one is,
That
anyway.
sucks.
So, but that explodes, luckily right after it left your hand. So you don't take any additional damage, but your gun is broken up and just fucked. So,
Well,
yeah.
that sucks.
For the rest of you guys, Ben and Charlie, you had run much faster than old Jeff had, and Jeff's limp, crumpled up body just sort of skids to a halt. I said, whatever. Crumples up in front of you guys, just skids to a halt.
But is he taking damage? Is he's
No. I just included all this together.
Stop trying to kill your son-in-law.
ain't my son-in-law?
But seriously,
Driving
how
a
dead
Ford
is he?
F-250.
Couldn't afford a 350 like a man.
I mean, that's normally what we give away.
It's my truck, so keep going, motherfucker.
I've been telling you this for goddamn years. Drive a real truck, Charlie.
Hey, buy a real truck with your own damn money, and let's see.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm going to tell you what to do, Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
As the authority
Charlie's gonna
figure.
run to Jeff.
And curb stomp him.
Okay.
No,
Are you curb stomping him?
I'm not curb stomping him. I'm gonna go check on him and make
There's
sure
a raging inferno behind you guys, by the way. There's wreckage all over the place, some not too far away from where you guys are. There are dead bodies strewn about, pieces of car all over the place. It is a hellscape behind you guys.
Kinda
And then
looks
some
like
woods
an
in front of
airplane
you.
crashed.
Exactly. Into a whole bunch of cars and people. Mhm.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question? Illuminati lizard that lives inside my brain?
Yes.
Great. Now, what kind of season are we having down here in Georgia? Is it a dry season where these woods would ignite from the high heat from the jet fuel?
No, actually, Hurricane Moosh had just gone through, so it's
Oh,
pretty
okay.
good.
It's good and damp.
Good.
Yeah, it's
a little
damp.
marshy and swampy.
Yeah.
right
Praise
there
the
anyway.
moosh.
Yeah, it wasn't a very intense hurricane. Just lots of rain to make things nice and mooshy. So it's great. So
Let's-
it's quite
let's-
damp.
If we can, like, as a group, never let Jenna know that watching a moose, that would be my favorite thing.
Does she not know?
No, she doesn't live in the
No.
moose
Oh,
house.
that's right. She
No.
wasn't in the moosh house.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
let's keep that from her.
Oh God,
Okay.
it's a sex thing, isn't it?
No, it is not a sex thing.
All right.
Charlie, get that out of your goddamn brains.
I mean, you guys don't know what I
refuse.
did to the moosh while you weren't looking.
Well,
Not eat it, I can tell you that.
we saw that there was
Glad I
no
don't know what it
holes.
is now.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Just
she
rubbed it.
mooshed it back.
He mushed
I
it back
mooshed
and
it back.
forth.
Yeah, I mooshed it back and forth.
I moosh my moosh back and forth. I moosh
Moosh,
my moosh.
moosh back and forth.
This joke is for 5 people.
Yeah, exactly.
God.
And they're in the chat.
Oh,
They're
chat.
all 5 of them are in the chat. Nah, God King's not here.
So yeah, so it's pretty moist out, very swampy
Yeah.
at the moment. So
Motherfucker.
you don't have to worry about the woods catching on fire.
Now, did
All right.
Jeff's eye like hit a rock or anything? along
Can
the
you
way?
not? Can
No.
you not?
He's laying in a puddle,
Okay, good.
face up,
Oh, thank God.
face up.
Thank God.
I'm gonna run to Jeff.
Okay. He looks pretty fucked up.
Is he dead though? Can I see if
No,
he's
he's just he's not breathing right now.
I think a death roll is in favor right now.
Sure, give me a death roll.
dead. Please don't botch.
Got a 16.
Okay.
Okay.
One in the posse.
Cool.
So, yeah, so you can try and resuscitate him.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right. Roll me a medicine check.
Fucking medicine. Oh god.
Really stabilized me,
Nope,
right?
that's a 4.
Oh,
You're sort of blowing air into his nose. It's not really working. You're just into his nostrils. Nothing. Nothing doing.
I'm gonna show
Daddy, I
up.
need your Narcan right now.
I'm gonna show up. Just put my gun to the forehead of Jeff.
Okay.
it's what Jeff would have done.
You want me to do a medicine check?
I pulled my gun and pointed at my father's head.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's Ben doing with the bite wound, by the way?
He's not doing great. His gun's a little shaky. He's very pale.
I might be
Talking
bitten,
to a
but
lizard in his brain.
Talking to a lizard in his brain. Don't worry about them.
I never have.
So he's pointing at Jeff and I'm pointing at him.
Sure, we got a standoff.
We got
kinda.
a Georgian standoff.
Yeah.
Father-in-law, daughter, and then father.
What? Father-in-law,
Son-in-law.
daughter,
But not even really.
father.
He's his own daddy.
You're a little cloudy-headed
He's
from the
his
bite,
own
loss of
daddy.
blood, and
Yeah.
lack of meth. Got it. Okay.
I only got one Narcan left, Charlie.
Roll me another death
and
save.
I need it now.
I got a 10.
One in the negative. One
That's
and one.
two. Yeah,
Wait,
that's two in the negative.
He
too.
rolled a
She's
16.
positive.
No. It doesn't hurt anything if she fucks
Wait.
up,
Oh, okay.
unless she botches. It just doesn't help.
Why
Shit,
you
10
why
is negative. Son
why
of a
you need
bitch.
this man Jeff in your life, Charlie?
I need you to make a decision right now because it's either him or it's you.
I mean, in what sense?
I pull the trigger.
Okay. Roll to attack.
She's point blank on me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a 19 on the die.
What kind of gun is it?
Colt 1911.
Okay. Yeah.
Fucking canoe.
Roll me a d10.
Okay.
Just one?
Well, you are point blank. Roll me 2d10.
Jesus. You're fucked.
Plus Dex.
Plus dex, yeah. You're quite proficient, so don't worry about that.
So 16, 17?
Where did you have it pointing? Just his
At
chest?
his head.
His
Yeah,
head?
his head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it literally blows his head, not all the way off, but like his head is a canoe. The middle part of it just bloom. His
As-
face is gone.
As somebody told me this week at Dragon Con, right between the eyes is the best place to hold a gun if you're going to do that.
Okay. So his head just
Sorry,
goes,
Daddy.
and he limply falls to the ground. Poof.
I check his pockets for Narcan.
That's a high-low.
Sure.
Should I save while she's checking?
High or low?
Low.
So you reach into his pocket, you find what's Narcan, by the way.
It's for
It's like a little
heroin.
nasal
Like the
spray.
anti-heroin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I don't know
you
how it's gonna
you
help
s-
me.
you
I
see
don't
the
know, but it might.
you see the little nasal spray thing of Narcan, but it's empty.
I got a 16 for my next check.
Okay.
Two
Pause,
and
one
one.
neg.
All right. Oh God. I'm gonna try and revive him again.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thank God. Okay. That's a 20.
Yeah. So you remember all of a sudden, oh yeah, CPR is a thing that they made us sit through in login class or whatever. So you start doing the whole chest compression, blowing into the mouth.
She flashbacks to the video that they
Yeah,
played us.
exactly.
Should a log hit your partner in the head and he ain't breathing, be sure to do compressions like so.
And then breathe into his mouth, not his nose holes. To which, yeah, Jeff wakes up. Jeff, you turn and look, and your father-in-law, or soon-to-be father-in-law, he's very dead. His head is
X.
his ex, soon-to-be father-in-law.
My ex, her dad,
Sure, he's exploded.
I love the whole family.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Did the plane get him?
Yes. Just grab him and pull him up.
I look over to the highway. Is everything's on fire?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Jet fuel can melt steel.
Get
Oh
in
my
the
god.
woods.
Steel beans.
Oh my
Push him.
god. Babe, oh. How am I feeling, voice and head?
You're not feeling great. Your insides hurt a lot. You have trouble breathing. You're very dizzy. You're not having a great time.
We still going to Cartersville, sweetie?
We're getting away from the fire right now, but we're going
right.
somewhere.
I guess I can crawl up this bank
Okay.
into the woods.
All right. So yeah, you can head into the woods if you will.
I'm gonna follow you, baby.
Hold on. Okay. Never mind. I didn't know if you were trying to send me a message, Phil, because I don't have my phone.
No.
Okay. Gotcha. So yeah, so you guys just trundle on into the woods as everything burns in inferno behind you. You don't even see anybody nearby. There's no calamity currently in terms of like people running around. That burning wreckage goes for quite a while, and you can't see what's past that. But there are no people in these woods that you can see right now, so it seems safe-ish. Except
All
for
right,
the snakes, probably, but and everything else. Fucking
It's fine.
Georgia. Okay.
Me, I'm like leaning a little on her. We're limping through.
Oh yeah, you're definitely limping. You have some
Mhm.
busted internal bones. Probably some ribs.
I'll take where she lead me. Lead me. Don't leave me, baby.
I'm not leaving you.
Okay.
We're gonna try and go south toward Cartersville.
Okay. So you guys head south through the woods together towards where you believe Cartersville is. And as you guys are moving through the woods, that's where we're going to transition into our next part of the story, which will be Mike Feaster and Mr. Peeber.
All right, Jenny, I got the stove on. What's up?
Fucking,
I got your number.
you just see my leg? It's gone. It's off.
No, it's right there.
I see it's right there, but I'm bleeding. I'm fucking dying here.
Yeah, all right. Well, I think I'm gonna take some butcher's twine off the line, and I'm gonna tie it up. tie
Get
your
a
leg up.
pan. Get a big pan and get it hot. Just
I
stick
turned the
it on
flat
there.
top on. The flat top's on.
What does that mean?
It's a big hot piece of steel.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
It
All
is
right,
where
well,
you
getting
cook
really dizzy.
everything: scrapples,
really-
bacons, eggs,
I'm really not cool with the dog
pancakes.
talking.
I'm not even here. I'm in the other room, trying to cut up a zombie with a knife.
All right, I'm gonna try to lift her leg onto the flat top like she asked.
The cutoff one?
Yeah, the stump.
Okay, the stump. Okay. Strength to pick her up, to place her onto a flat top?
14?
Yeah, I mean, she's much
She's a
lighter
high
now.
school student.
She's much lighter now, so.
All right.
She was a figure skater
Mhm.
and going to states.
Yeah.
She had
No more.
aspirations
was
to
going
become an
places.
Olympian.
Yeah, so you pick her up and you just plop her down right on the hot plate and
I'm
you
sure
can
she won't scream, alerting the zombies.
She might pass out immediately.
She does not pass out immediately, but she definitely does scream bloody
Oh, you
murder.
bitch.
As
You
you can
bitch.
smell in your nose the smell of burning human flesh, and you can hear it bubbling and crisping and sizzling. As it's
I'm
on
gonna
this
do a
hot
medicine
plate.
check to know how long I should hold that on there for
Sure,
cauterization.
Yeah.
So then here's my question to you.
got two.
As that's going on in the kitchen, does the entity that I'm with out in the dining room
Mhm.
turn focus and start making their way?
It was until it heard the scream.
No. What I'm saying.
So yes. Yes.
So yes. So
Yeah.
it was once the scream happened, it changed focus onto that and started making their way in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to run by the Achilles tendons of this entity and cut them.
Dex attack.
Good boy, Mr. Peebers. I'm Mr. Feaster.
Mr.
That was a
Feast-
critical one.
Okay.
Oh, we're not doing great, Mr. Peebers.
I've never tried to cut or kill a man in my life.
Okay.
No.
So,
No.
Mr. Peebers,
Soon, Mr.
you-
Peebers.
you sort of do like a quick turnaround real fast.
No.
And you're like You got the shot lined up because it's running towards the door, and you're pretty sure you got it. But your old eyes aren't what they used to be because it's been a long 6 years.
No.
And you take off running, scurrying. But it's like hardwood floors, so it's a little slippery. And you're
Had a beer this morning.
and
You
you're
should be fine.
slopping around, and the knife actually flies out of your mouth.
No.
And it actually gets stuck in like it slides around and gets stuck in a little bit of a hole in the floor. And the knife blade just happens to be pointing right at you. And you slide into this boning knife, and it just cuts you right along the side of your head, all the way, basically 3/4 of the way through your body. Feaster, you hear a loud shrieking noise. Yeah. As Mr. Peepers is very dead.
I let go of Jenny. I
rolled a
gotta help Mr.
96.
Peepers.
Back-to-back death characters.
God.
And right after that, the door flops open as there's a mangled up guy with like blood coming out of his mouth and eyes, and they're bloodshot, and he's just like.
So I let go of Jenny.
Okay, so she's just sitting on it, the hot plate.
Screaming.
Oh yeah, no, she passed out now.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
as she
guess I'll
continues
pull
to
her off,
sizzle.
try
Okay,
to keep her between me and that guy.
so you could just hold her in front of you.
I'm gonna back. It's like is he like? So there's two exits to the line. There's the way I came in, and then there's the far end.
Yep.
Where the walk-in refrigerator and everything is.
Yep.
So I'm gonna try to back slowly away.
There's
with
also
her
a
and-
back exit that goes outside for smoke breaks.
Right, but I need to get off the line, which only has.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna try to get him to come down the line where it's a narrow corridor.
He's
and maybe
coming
he'll
right
trip on her
towards you.
leg. Okay, I'm just gonna throw Jenny at him and run.
Okay.
Yeah. I got a 14 to throw.
Yeah, you fucking just toss this limp lady at the guy who causes him to fall over, and then he immediately just starts fucking ripping and tearing into this lady, scratching and biting and just punching and all kinds of stuff, just super violent.
And you said there were knives on the line.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick one up and try to stab him while he's eating.
Sure, what kind of knife would you like?
The biggest one I can see
Like
immediately.
a butcher knife?
Yes.
Like a cleaver. Okay, yeah.
Cleaver.
Yep, it's right there.
Feaster cleave to the back of to its head.
Sure.
I don't know.
I'll give you advantage since it's very distracted.
Okay.
As he
good
rolls
thing.
that,
Mhm.
I was literally minutes into buying a new dog mask.
Well, cancel the
Maybe
order.
he'll move on to another dog real fast.
I'm gonna be
No.
finding a dog. Mr. Peepers lives again.
Mr. Peeber 2.0.
Can't believe that.
Diet
fucking
Mr.
happened.
Peebers.
Literally
I gotta
2 minutes into our goddamn segment,
Fucking
Peepers
botch-
has a good idea of cut the Achilles.
botches and dies.
God damn it. I did
got a
no,
17.
Hold on, hold your 17. Like we even talked about, like, yeah, Peepers is gonna
Live for the whole season.
not
Like
even a
the
whole
whole
seson,
time.
but like get
We're gonna draw it
separated
out.
from
Get a
Feaster.
homeward bound
Yeah,
plot
we were gonna have
going.
a whole episode.
We
with
had
Mr.
this whole
Peepers.
episode just fucking
just
Peepers
fucking
like
dies right
finding
away.
his way home.
Yep.
And then just yeah, that's a 1. Great. And that was a crit 20 that I just threw. We're done. All right, what'd you get, Feaster?
17
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
and what a D8 for a cleaver.
Yeah, it's a D8. It's a big knife.
5 plus 2 is 7.
Yeah, so you just. I'm assuming you're going straight down, or are you going from the side?
Oh, straight down.
Straight down, yeah. So you just straight down hit him right in the middle of the head, and it just clunk, and he slumps forward pretty quick as the blood rolls out and pours around the wound where you hit him with the cleaver.
All right, I'm gonna
And he's just
So-
on top of the now limp and very dead Jenny.
while bringing my cleaver, I wipe it off with a kitchen towel. I'm gonna go see what the hell's up with Mr. Peepers.
Okay. So when you go through the swinging door and you have
Yeah.
this pit in your stomach that you
Mm-hmm.
feel like
Something's
something's not
wrong.
right.
And
And the door opens slow and you see that Mr. Peepers is sort of split in tway
Mr.
on
Peepers.
the boning knife. It's not all the way through him, and he's still twitching a little bit
No.
on the boning knife, and his tongue's hanging out the one side of his head, the one that's more there, and his eyes are just rolled back in his head, and he's just dead on the floor. Yeah, Mr. Peepers is no more.
I need his collar.
It's cutting bits right now. It's actually loose on the floor because it's been chopped.
I'm gonna take his collar with his little jingly thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the dog tag's not cut, just the collar.
Yeah, just collar.
Yeah.
It's covered in blood.
Kneel down to him and give him a last pat and close his little eyeballs.
Are you petting his head?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a animal handling check.
I actually did choose a proficiency as animal handling.
Okay.
7.
Okay. So you forget that Mr. Peepers is cleaved in two, and you give him the normal
shock.
head scratchy, and his brains fall out of his skull because you shook too hard.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Just-
I'm done. I just
You
take
can
the.
do
I
all
take,
the eye stuff you want.
But-
I
Come
didn't
on.
do the die stuff this time. Didn't hit him in the eye. Right between them.
I take his dog tag and I run back into the keg room.
Okay. Roll me a wisdom
Start
check,
drinking beers.
by the way.
4.
Okay. The image of a dead Mr. Peepers will forever be stuck in your brain.
Yeah. I can see
That
his-
image,
Mhm.
it's just,
You're telling me.
it's in there. Meanwhile, what are you doing, Luis? You're just on the beach in a used condom barrel at this point, basically, with a hockey
Louise
stick.
is looking for a rock
Broken
right
hockey
outside
stick.
the pipe. to see
Yeah,
if she can break that rock.
there's a rock, pretty sizable rock off to the side.
She's gonna grab it and try and break it.
Okay. Roll me strength.
16.
Yeah. So you're roll me damage of a D8.
6.
It's just enough. This lock has been a little rusted from all the water and whatnot, and you hear it clank and just pops off, and the chain goes a little bit limp as well.
Cool.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna go through and sort of wrap the chain around the door to try and like hold it as much as possible
Okay.
and keep my rock with me and
Okay.
my hockey stick.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. This tunnel is completely pitch black dark. By the way, there is no light in this water tunnel, but the water is up past your ankles, so it's a little bit of a slog. It
Okay.
doesn't smell terrible, so you're pretty sure it's not a sewage ditch. It's just basically like a water drainage ditch from anything that is on the roads. So nothing disgusting.
I'm gonna have my rock in one hand and then like stick the hockey stick like in the crook of my arm and then pull out my phone and try and find the flashlight.
Okay. Yeah, you shake your phone, flashlight comes on, and yeah, the tunnel just keeps on going. Roll me an intelligence to see if you know anything about these tunnels, having
Oh
been
my
here for a
God.
while anyways.
That's not her strong suit.
Well, she's been a manager in McCready's for like
Yeah, so she should.
25 years.
Yeah, you should know a little bit.
She probably get advantage.
I'll give
on
you
a history check
advantage.
for the town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Advantage?
and a advantage and a +2.
And a +2?
And
Oh,
a +2.
sweet, because that one's a 16, so nice.
Okay. So yeah, you are, since all the water drains into these pipes, you know that there's probably numerous ways to get up and out as long as you can squeeze, through the drainage little area and back out on the street. Now, whether or not you want to go on the street, questionable, but you're pretty sure that since all these tunnels are connected, or these pipes are connected, that you should be able to get relatively close to the bar if that's where you're heading.
Yeah, that's where I'm definitely heading.
Okay. So yeah, you hang up your first left, and then it's 2 blocks. So I won't even make you roll. I'll just say you have a pretty good understanding of where these pipes are. That you're pretty sure you know a rough idea of where this is.
Does
where you
one
need to
come
go.
right underneath McCready's or no? Like the drainage part, or does he have to go up to the street?
High or low?
Hi.
No,
Okay.
it skips over it.
It's between
go
two
to the street.
drains.
Yeah, it's between
Okay.
2 drains.
That's why it's such an attractive place.
Hmm. And when you get to the general vicinity, you know that if you get out of this drainage ditch, like up at the top, the door is like right there. But you do hear a fair amount of commotion. It sounds like somebody's banging on doors. You still hear screaming. Sounds like stuff's on fire. Car horns, all kinds of craziness. Gunshots. You hear all kinds of stuff.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is it like a manhole she's coming out of, or like
No.
the thing that it
Like
hides
it.
in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the
Yeah.
thing that it hides
Yeah.
in.
I'm so uncomfortable with
It's a
this, but
drain.
Louise is fine with
Mhm.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand there and like try and look and make sure that I can get out without causing too much of a stir.
Okay. So you pop your head up and you're just peeping out the little peeper hole. And you could see that there is like two of these like crazy people banging on the front door of your bar, but the doors are closed. They don't appear to even be trying to open the door. They're just banging on the doors feverishly. You don't see anybody else in the immediate vicinity, but you do see cars randomly going around and stuff like that. And you, like I said, you can still hear commotion. It sounds like it's like a street or two away, but nothing else right there.
Okay, I'm gonna crawl out and try and go to the back door of the bar.
Okay, roll me a stealth.
Oh no, that's not good either. That's 4.
So you actually, when you get all the way out, your foot catches and you drop your hockey stick for a second, and it makes a clank noise from the wood hitting the ground, which catches the attention of the people who are over at the bar. They do the slow turn in your general direction, and yeah, like the red vial and green foam just out of their mouth, and they are now running towards you. Now, if you want to try and basically cut them off at the pass and get towards the back of the bar, you can do an athletics check, or you can try something else.
There's 2 of them.
There's 2 of them.
I worked in a bar a long time. I'm gonna throw my rock at one of them
Okay.
and then pick up my hockey stick.
Okay.
Oh, that's not great. It's
So
like-
dinner stick
is it-
breaks, so it's more of like a stabby stick now.
I don't think the stick broke. It almost
Okay.
broke, but I believe her botch wasn't bad enough in the last episode for it to break.
so is it? It's Dex to throw a rock.
Yeah.
Or okay, that's a 12.
That actually still will hit.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. And then I'm ready. I'm ready. Are they coming at me?
What's the damage that you rolled?
Oh, what's the damage for a rock?
Well, if you were using it as a melee
D4?
weapon, it'd be D8, but since you're tossing it, it's a D6.
Okay, sweet.
It's a big fucking rock.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a
It's a
baseball.
4.
What'd you say?
4.
4? All right, so you hit this guy in the chest. It causes him to sort of fall backwards a little bit, but he doesn't go down. The other one is running right at you, though. So you got your stick
Miss-
ready to go, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna swing.
What? Hold on, they get an attack too.
Okay.
Real quick.
All right, come at me, bro.
He botched.
Yes.
Potato rides again.
So it runs, but its foot actually gets stuck in a different grate, and you hear a snapping noise as his forward momentum kept going, but the foot didn't. So you could see it sticking up out of the grate, but it snapped almost the entire way off. You can see the bone sticking up out of the back. There's a little pool of blood right there, and he falls face forward and then tries to like move towards you. He's a couple feet away. The other one, after stumble bumbling, is just thrown off balance by the big dent in his chest from a rock. So he runs up and swipes at you, but no luck. He misses. So what you doing?
I'm gonna run to the bar.
Okay, so you're gonna run past them now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The one will attack of opportunity with
But
disadvantage.
slightly around.
Miss. Or so what? Another, but they're right there in front of her.
Okay. Okay.
So, and the other one will attack and botch.
Lucky. Mr. Peepers.
So the one that had run up to you and hadn't hurt himself, while you are sort of running around him, he gets a little turned around and he steps in the sewer grate and his ankle gets stuck and snaps that one off too. So they're both on the ground with one foot after a loud cracking noise, and they're just so they're not moving particularly quick. So yeah, you could just run on by now.
Okay.
So you run to the back of the bar.
Yeah.
You don't see anybody. I mean, you can see people on the beach from here because it stretches out over like an overlook on the beach.
Shouldn't see the dog.
She's on the outside of the house.
Okay.
Yeah, she's running to the back because you had locked the front door.
Gotcha. So there were 2 at each entrance. Is my confusion? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, so you go to the back of the bar, and you sort of have to climb up over a little railing or whatever. But yeah, there's the door. It's locked currently. I'm assuming you, as the owner, has a key, and you didn't give them all to fucking what's his nuts.
Oh no, yeah, I'm not the owner. I'm the manager. But
Oh,
yes,
you're the manager.
Feaster.
Feaster.
I have keys.
Okay.
I'm going in the bar.
Okay.
Mr.
So-
Peebers used to love to give keys.
You open the door, and you notice, since this opens up into the kitchen, that there is a badly mangled dead woman. There's a large pool of blood. It smells of burning flesh. You can still
Flat
see
tops on.
some flesh sizzling on the flat top right now. There's also a body that looks like it had a cleaver wound in the back of its head, and you can hear some light sobbing coming from a different room.
I'm gonna lock the door
walk-in
behind me
keg
and go to the office keg room wherever I hear the crying.
Okay. So you
Slowly.
go into the foyer of the restaurant, so to speak, and Mike is there huddled over. You can't see over him, but it looks like he's huddled over something, and he's crying softly to himself.
Feaster?
Sorry, I thought that I had left the dog and gone to the keg room.
Oh, okay. So I was basically having her come in right as you were about to leave for that. So.
Okay, then yeah. So I'm like turning around,
Yeah.
wiping my hand off
Sure.
with a dog collar in the other hand.
Sure.
Oh fuck! Am I late?
No, Feaster,
can't-
I think you're good.
Mr. Peebers, he's dead.
Oh, that's it. What a shame, buddy. And she kind of like pats him on the shoulder.
I just don't know. Like he's usually I don't know, like I don't know what to do. What should I do?
Happy birthday,
Oh.
Peebers.
He usually I don't even know how to unpack this for you.
Is there
Um,
can we go to the keg room for the beers? I need a beer.
Say that again.
I'm gonna get a beer.
okay, you can get a beer.
Okay. So you go to the keg room, which is on the right side of this room that you were just in. Okay. So yeah, you go back there, and it's a refrigerated room, but it's just filled with
Yep.
kegs
And 6-packs, I hope.
and 6-packs. It's quiet. It's dark,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't hear anything.
Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna sit in the cold room and drink as many beers as I can, as fast as I can,
Okay.
because my dog's dead.
Uh-huh.
I gotta.
Happy birthday to
I can hear him again.
Peebers.
We sang to him last night. Do you want me to con and then roll a d6 to see how many beers?
Yes.
Or- Okay. I got a 14 con and I got a 6 on my d6.
How many on your D6?
6.
Okay, so you drank it just fine. I mean, you know, you're still good from the night before, and you drank 6 beers. So you're okay. But as you're chugging these beers and sort of lamenting, and as your manager is watching you drink on the job, we're going to take a break. And we're back. All right. So, Luis, you're watching your employee literally drink the company beer in front of you while he's on duty, and it's just a mess in this place.
I'm
Not
not
customer ready at all.
I don't think Louise is very worried about it being customer ready.
What?
I don't think we're gonna open today.
No, I don't think so. Beaster, we gotta figure out a way to get out of here.
I need something more from Mr. Peebers.
What?
I need him to be with me all the time, and his collar's broken.
Oh my god.
Which part?
Like a little lucky rabbit's paw kind of thing.
Oh.
Those are usually dry. But this one's not gonna be.
Do you think
Okay.
the dehumidifier is working?
Not that well.
Have you ever like skinned a raccoon before to make like a hat?
I can't say that I have. No.
All right. So I'll just get a to-go bag, and then we can take him with us, and we can do it later.
Oh,
I gotta
Mike,
bury my
that's-
dog, Louise. I've got to bury my dog.
What if we get the big bag of rice in the back and we put him in that, and then we come back for him later?
Mm-hmm. Get Chinese food. He'd eat the right rice.
Okay. You want to put him in dry white
Yes,
rice?
okay. Put him in a rice bag. Yep.
Okay.
He'll dry out that way, and I can get the foot.
Who
He's like a
wants to
phone.
Who wants to gather him up and put him into the white rice bag?
Do
I
you got the
mean-
rice, or do you got the dog, Louise?
You tell me what you need me to do. I'm already covered in whatever the hell all this is.
If you just open up the bag, I'll lay him on there.
All right.
Okay. Which so when you have to sort of like pull him off the blade a little bit because he's a little stuck. It didn't go the whole way through, so it kind of
God.
out and it's just flapping the two pieces. It's
Uh-huh.
real limp and gross right now. So, are you just keeping one half of him? Or are you
Keeping a
trying to
knife.
keep them together and stick them in there? Like
No, I want both halves. I'm just gonna carry him like draped over my forearm.
he's still warm, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm
Full of
very
love.
happy.
Oh wait,
Hold on. I'm very happy to know that I'm being used like a cell phone that was fallen into water.
when you pick him up, that morning's moosh breakfast just pours out of like the stomach region and just splashes onto the floor.
God. Oh,
Louise,
I'm gonna lose
maybe
it.
we could just bring the bag here. I put him down.
He's already dead. You don't have to put him down.
You jumped onto my joke.
Let's just.
I didn't kill
let's
those
open the bag
dogs.
over top of him and put the bag on top of him.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'll duct tape a PBR 6-pack container to the top of it, so that we know. Mr.
It's a good
Peepers
tribute, buddy. He would really
Yeah.
like that.
would have.
So you're burying him in the bar
Yeah. So
under rice.
big 50-pound bag of rice,
Okay.
putting it over him,
Mhm.
opening it up so that the rice goes all over him, and trying to like get the
Sure.
edges of the bag around his whatever.
Sure. Okay. And then you're putting a case of beer on top of him.
Just like a 6-pack, empty 6-pack holder
Empty.
of PBR
Okay.
on top of the rice bag.
Okay.
Like
that
his
it's
headstone.
Peepers.
Got it. Yeah. Here layeth
headstone.
Mr. Peevers. Got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Luis, you do remember. Now, it's not been used for this purpose in a while because it'd be dumb to do so, but you do know that this place has an emergency generator in case somebody in here gets stuck in the middle of a hurricane and the power goes out.
Okay.
Just so you know, in case you want to stay
Okay.
in this building for any amount of time or turn something on, there is an emergency generator.
Okay. Hey, bud, do you think we should try and maybe get some news going?
He licks his tongue up in the air sometimes, saying, "Hey-o, Mr. Peepers, yeah." It's his favorite song. I
Aw.
scratch his butt when he is itchy, yeah. Mr. Peepers, gonna kiss my face. We
That's
gonna
real
lick
sweet.
it up like it's Peepers night.
So I'm gonna turn on the news now, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna turn on the news
Mr.
now.
Peepers loves the news.
So you start the generator. It makes a little bit of noise, and then the lights slowly come on in the bar, and then also you can turn on the TV, and the news is it's pretty dire, I would say, as they are saying that the virus that had broken out that they thought was just the flu, they're pretty sure it's more serious than that. Individuals who have been afflicted with the illness for a long period of time all of a sudden have taken on very violent tendencies and are just either biting, scratching, just ripping people apart, punching them, beating them. They're just out for blood, basically. So the news is going on and on about this and stating that for right now, just try to get to a shelter. They do mention that the CDC has set up a quarantine zone that they are trying to get people into as fast as possible. And that other major cities will also probably follow suit afterwards. But for right now, the CDC in Atlanta, that's the one that's basically trying to get everything under control, since that's where they were studying the virus the most. And it's currently occupied by the military. Like, it's heavily guarded. So they suggest anyone who's showing signs of infection do not come to the quarantine zone because you will be shot on sight. It is currently under military jurisdiction. They even talk about the president has gone to his, bunker and all this stuff. So, chaos. It's total chaos right now. The newscaster himself seems pretty frazzled. And you notice during the broadcast at one point that he freaks out and a shadow goes over the camera and then it just cuts and it's just fuzz. And then a few seconds later, the news broadcast starts up again with the same guy. Like it's like on a loop.
Louise, can you believe that? They call it a virus and it's a fungus. Like, they didn't even fact check that shit.
What morons.
Mm-hmm. They thought it was a virus. Yep. They didn't think it was the fungus. They were like, oh, it's got to be totally unrelated.
I mean, what do you think we should do? Do you think we should try and go? Or, I mean, we have food, technically.
Okay.
Well, you don't have a bag of rice anymore, but...
I mean, Louise, we have talked
Do not eat me.
Talked about... God, I just can hear his voice every time. Sorry, okay, remember 5 years ago during the winter when we had the employee party? And...
No, we said we weren't going to talk about that ever again, Feaster.
No, well, I mean, look, when we talked about the zombie apocalypse... And everybody talked about the
party.
plan. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
Not the one where we called him Fister.
Yeah. Yeah, that one. All right.
So like this is a good starting point. There we've got knives and there's probably a lot of dried food. We need calories, but like I mean, I know what I had originally said that staying in the beer room and just drinking all the calories till they were gone was a good idea, but I don't think I can't stay here with Mr. Peepers. I can hear him.
That's real messed up, bud.
Yeah, well, he's my best friend.
So we should go.
Yeah, but we should take we need to get our stuff together. Like we
If-
need food.
No
and-
matter where you go, you're going to hear me.
Oh, Jesus. I need another beer.
You okay?
Yeah, no. Let's secure the entrances here, and we'll get as much stuff as we can. And then I've got a tent. I don't know if we need to get the tent though at my house. Like maybe we'll be fine with hand towels. I don't know. The rice sacks.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what a tent's gonna do for us, but let's get enough stuff. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Do like a gathering.
So currently in the building itself, like the front door, like the glass is cracked, but not all the way broken. The guys hadn't come the whole way through. You can hear somebody scratching around the base of the door, but you're not sure what that is all about. And you can hear some like grumbly moany, and but it's outside and it sounds like it's very low to the ground. So not sure what that's about. You don't
I might know a thing or two about what that is.
You don't see any other of those things out there. I mean, like I said, the sounds of commotion are still constant, but nothing right outside your door. Nothing's trying to break in or anything like that at the moment.
So there's the two that are still at the front. So can I go up to the second floor to the balcony above them and throw some pool cues at them, maybe?
You're going to throw pool cues out the
Not cues,
window.
sorry. Pool like the pool balls.
Okay.
The balcony over top of the entrance. Try to hit him in the brain. Or maybe one of those big potted plants that's up there.
Sure. Yeah, go out on the balcony and throw stuff at the creatures. Yeah, you could do it.
Louise, you think that's a good idea?
I mean, I really don't actually think that's a good idea, but you
I'm
do
on the
what you
clock.
need
You're
to
the
do to
boss.
heal, right?
I feel like they're going to get in, and we don't want them in.
That's why we should go.
Okay. Let's just get stuff and go.
Yeah.
It sounds like a terrible idea.
Oof. All right, let's get stuff.
Louise is starting to get really weirded out by the fact that Jeff keeps getting like distracted.
Mike, My name's Mike. I've worked
Or
for
I mean,
you
Mike.
for
Sorry.
a decade.
Whoops.
Okay. So, like, you want to try and like fashion yourselves up some backpacks to like load up on food. So you're not staying here. You are staying here.
Yeah, so I'm sure there's some employee backpacks that were left in the office that we can just use.
Michael,
Yes.
don't
Some found
forget
stuff.
about.
Yeah, there's some
Michael,
backpacks.
you have a bug-out bag at home. Don't
I do.
forget about that.
I know I have a bug-out bag at home, but it might be too dangerous. Ghost
Okay.
of Peebers. Let's get all the dried food that we can that it's dense in calories, like fucking peanut butter, and Mr. Peebers love peanut butter.
That is my favorite. The Skippy
Chocolate.
Natural.
Chocolate chips are really heavy in calories. The
Okay.
baking chocolate. So it's,
Yeah.
Dip
We need
my
some-
bloody collar in the peanut butter and maybe I'll taste it again.
nuts. All the nuts that we can carry. Chocolate, peanut butter,
Sure.
dried nuts.
Okay.
Let's get all the fill bag with that, and we need someone to carry water too.
Okay. How many bags each are you taking?
And
I'm
two-
imagining a backpack
yeah, that's
and maybe
like
some
Yeah.
duffel bags.
a backpack and a duffel bag each,
Okay.
but as much like dried food, so it's not like super heavy. And like one frying pan, so that we can put it on a fire or something. Like there's a cast iron.
Okay.
It
And
also
I grab
doubles as
the
a weapon.
actual first aid kit from under the bar.
which is
Sounds
well
good.
stocked.
How much? How many pounds of dry food do you want to take with you?
Not.
Like
A hell
not
of a
enough to
lot.
become encumbered.
Yeah.
Okay.
not,
Let's say
not so much that I can't go my full speed.
20 or 30 pounds each.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that's great.
Well,
Okay.
maybe like 20 pounds of dried food and 10 pounds of water each.
Sure.
If 30 pounds are
Yeah.
target.
Yeah. Let's go for that. So
'Cause
you'll
these
have
backpacks totally have like camelbacks in them, right? We can fill up the 3-liter pouches.
no.
Oh, that's my one at home. Shit.
Yeah, that's when you're home.
Yeah.
These are cheap.
we gotta use what we
You
got.
gotta carry one of those big
Okay,
ass
what we got?
bottles with a handle.
Yep.
But it's got a bendy straw in it though, so that's
Nice.
something for you.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, we got what we
Yeah.
got. And I have one cast iron pan
Yes.
and
you do.
a flipper, a flop turner, if you will.
And you're taking the cleaver. Or are you taking any other weapons that are in the bar?
The cleaver and Mr. Peeber's knife.
Oh, okay. You want to get the Mr. Peeber's knife.
He
It's
will
still
have
sticking in
revenge.
the floor and still got blood on it and
He
little
will
bits
have
of
revenge
Peeber.
in this life or the next.
When he goes to grab Mr. Peeper's knife, Louise is like, hey, what happened here exactly, by the way, since I didn't ask?
Louise, I don't know. I was helping Jenny, and when I came back out, I assumed that thing that I cleaved did it.
The blade of Peebers.
Okay. Blade of Peeper.
The Peebering
Endowed
knife.
with his soul.
That's right.
He talks to me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna tie the half of the dog collar with the dog tag to the knife, the boning knife,
Okay.
and head on our merry way.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, it feels super creepy, but you got it. So are you going out the front door, or how are you guys leaving this building?
So there's 2 at the front door, right?
At the ground on the front door, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, Louise, you said you took care of the back boys.
There was never anybody at
I'm-
the back door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Louise,
I-
you're my manager. I'm going with you.
The back door was clear when I came in, so we can pop it open and look.
And then
That's
where do we
best-
where are we going from there?
I think
Into
we
the
gotta go
ocean? The
Well,
marina?
probably not. Probably not into the ocean, unless you think maybe we can find a boat. Do you think we
Boat?
can find a boat?
I bet a boat is a good idea, and we should try to find a boat, because then we can just hug the coast until we get to Atlanta with CDC. Is that what that was the TV box said?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in.
Okay. So when you guys go out the back, you know that the marina is not too far away, probably about a mile away, and you can see it. But you also see that on the beach there are a number of these like very violent psychopaths running around in between. But you do see the boats in the distance. So you're going to see probably about at least a dozen people running around on the beach, all violent. At that point, we're going to switch over to our last person, the bus driver, old Sal. Carpasi. Eric LaFontaine and Mildred. So, as we left off, you got a gun out, and an old man has a whole mouthful of another old person in there as it's just ripping and tearing through the back of your bus. Okay, roll to attack.
It's a 20.
Oh, yeah, it's going to hit very easily.
I do 7 damage to him.
Yeah, so you fire, you hit him in the chest, and you can see it puts a big hole in the chest. He stumbles backwards a little bit, and but it's not, he doesn't go down.
He stumbles back.
He stumbles backwards a little bit.
I'm going to try to kick him to the floor.
Okay, so you run up and you kick. You go to kick him. All right, give me a strength check.
15?
So you kick him, but he's a lot sturdier than you would think he would be for an old man. And you kick him, and it's not that it feels solid. It's just like it feels like it absorbs a little bit of the shock, and he doesn't go down. And he just continues to snarl at you, milky eyes and all.
How close is he to me?
Oh, well, you just kicked him, so he's very close.
Like a foot, like a leg.
Like 3 feet.
I'm gonna drive my my knife into his brains.
Okay, roll to attack.
Oh, he gets 3 attacks before this thing does it?
Yeah, it's a fair point. Oh, he's gonna attack you. Oh, okay. So he is going to scratch you. He's gonna come at you.
Do I need all 3 characters to die tonight?
You're not gonna die from a scratch. You take 5 damage
Oh goddamn!
as he scratches you across the chest region. Goes through your bus driver uniform. You can feel his gross old finger bones just into the skin, breaking the flesh.
Apparently ate a lot of calcium.
Yeah.
Does from inside the convenience store?
You heard a gunshot.
Oh shit! I guess I'll stop waiting for service at the counter.
The-
Worst.
The guy at the counter. Well, so yeah, you don't see anybody at the counter right now.
I'm just gonna grab like a carton of cigarettes and run out to the bus.
Okay. Yeah. So you run out. It looks as though there's some sort of commotion. You see Sal try and kick some old man. Then you see the old man scratching at him. So there's Mildred's just wandering around in the parking lot
Mildred, what are you
taking
what's going
pills.
It was, yeah, she's taking her pills.
But Mildred also hears a gunshot. So
on? Mildred, here, I got you this. I gave her the carton of lights.
Great. So she's just like, oh,
okay.
oh God. And starts walking back toward the bus.
Okay. So you guys are just head. All right. So you're heading back to the bus. Okay. You notice that there's quite the commotion on the bus between Sal and some old man. And there's also a lot of dead bodies and blood everywhere.
Get behind the line! I said get behind the line!
Sal, do you want me to take the shot?
If you've got the shot, fucking take it! Don't ask twice!
All right. Here I go.
Better hope he
Hold him
doesn't
still.
bust. His camera froze.
Oh no.
Got a 12.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So you fire a shot, but because Sal and the creature or whatever this fucking thing is are so close to one another, you try and judge it a little bit to miss Sal, and you just miss entirely.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so you just hear the bullet go off and hit the back of the bus. Ting!
Millie's lumbering up the bus steps and sets the beer down and is like, give me that thing. I used to shoot skeet.
I'm sure you did, you old
All right.
broad.
All right, lady.
Yeah.
Here
Okay.
you go.
Take a shot.
Oh,
The old lady on pills. Firing the rifle.
On the die. Millie's here to kill.
Apparently.
Those pills sharpen her senses.
Oh, there you go.
Good shot, Millies.
So-
We didn't hear what Eric said, but
Sure was good, whatever it was. So yeah, Millie, you fire off a shot, and you are like just pinpoint accuracy. It goes like Sal's earlobes are a bit big and dangly. It actually goes through the space between his head and the earlobe and hits this. What'd you roll for damage, by the way?
What's
For an
it?
AR.
Yeah.
An AR, I would probably put it at a. Since it can fire quicker, I would say a D10.
Okay. 8.
Yeah, you blow a hole in the thing's head and it goes down. Just flies right between the earlobe and the head of old Sal and takes this thing out.
yeah.
That's
Feels like
awesome,
the good
Millie.
old days.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Oh, if I was a man, I'd have the most raging boner right now.
I've got a.
Ugh.
Oh,
I
no,
do.
never mind.
Got a feel boner.
I got nothing.
Sal. How many more people are on this bus?
23.
So it looks like the ones that are not dead, and nobody woke up, by the way, with all the gunshots. They're still asleep. It looks like there
on
are
Ambien.
only 10 still definitely alive. Some of the ones covered in blood might still be alive. You'd have to like thoroughly investigate the carnage to see what's what, but
And
I think
where is the bus?
at the gas station.
Great. Is there another
In Carolina?
In North Carolina
Is
at
there
like
another
6 a.m.
bus here fueling up?
Or maybe one in the gas station across the street?
There was, but they had already gone. Like when the shooting started, everybody fled.
I said we
Everybody.
catch him.
Yeah,
I said we catch him, Sal.
You do hear in the distance sirens, though.
Damn it.
Like they're far away. But-
Are there any cars in the parking lot? Maybe.
Yeah, there's some cars.
I'm gonna look out to see if there's like any cars that are like visibly abandoned, but that might have keys or running.
Sure.
Investigate with a 16.
Yeah, there's a couple cars that still have keys in them.
Sal,
Like-
There's a minivan,
Yep.
a Ford F-150
Ah!
pickup truck, and then a Mazda Miata, but like one from the 90s.
Sal, I got 3 cars. I describe them to him.
That minivan's the only thing worth taking.
All right, I'm in Millie's van. Let's go.
What? Are we here? Are we in
I
Florida?
can take 6. Right?
Yeah, technically it's to be a tight fit, but yeah, you could take 6.
What do you mean tight
Ow.
fit?
It's a minivan.
Driver, passenger, behind driver,
Oh, you-
behind passenger, bench seat in the back.
When I said take 6, I meant for it to be a tight fit. I meant other than Eric and Mildred. Like 6 in addition to them would be a
6
tight
total.
fit. 6 total.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, it would be a normal fit.
I mean, there's just 4 of us by my count. As far as they're in this conspiracy of we didn't kill a guy.
What?
Al, you did great. You're a war hero.
All right, so Millie,
I had the most
vivid
dream Eric.
of World War II.
Al, commandeer that minivan real quick.
What? We're on a bus.
All right, I knock him back out.
Shotgun.
Oh.
And I'm gonna inform I need 2 other. I'm gonna need 2 other volunteers. Real quick. Who's
Are you my son-in-law?
not you?
I'm willing and able. I can lift a vase.
All right, I'll take him.
I've changed. I need my diaper changed.
Nope, not you.
It's red.
Nah.
I'm sitting in a red
My
puddle.
name is Red.
Millie, find someone.
I mean,
Nope.
are we just gonna
All
like,
right,
throw
I
them at
just I
people? What are we
pluck
doing
one.
here?
I pluck one randomly out.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey. What are you doing?
I'm saving your gosh darn lives.
What are you talking about?
Shut up and listen to me if you want to live.
Oh. I want
And then-
to die.
I
That's
leave.
why I'm going to Florida.
All right, that's why. All right, fine. I leave him inside the bus, and I close the door from the outside,
Okay.
leaving us one spot for a survivor along the way.
Sure. So you just get a minivan and you take it. And you can see the lights coming down the road from the...
Yep. And we're
You
just
know,
gonna
police.
nonchalantly.
Pull out on the highway.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you pull out on the highway. Sal, you are all scratched up. Your chest is bleeding currently. Just so you know.
It's fine. I've
so
been in
I
worse.
got one canteen left of horse paste. You want it?
Rub it on. You see green, give me cream.
Oh God.
You see red, but you
He's
smear that
colorblind.
bucket of horse cream into that wound, and it stings a lot, like a
Oh
lot.
God, I think I'm sterile now.
But yeah. So after a few moments, it crusts over, and it feels like it may have sealed up your wound a little bit. So that's something.
Eric the Great. That's your names now.
Hells yeah, brother.
Hells yeah.
Millie, you still got that
brother.
gun?
You know it, buddy. You know it.
So
I'll-
there's
I'll
just-
keep my handgun then. You
So-
can have the AR.
So there's just two other old people in the back that are like completely confused as to what's happening right
Watch
now.
Al.
Yeah. Well, he's asleep.
And the other guy said he could lift a vase.
No, I kept him inside. Just a random lady.
Okay. Where are we going?
To your grandsons.
Oh. She's just staring, like, at you in the rearview mirror, not saying anything, mouth
Yeah,
agape.
that's fine.
Yeah. You're not 100% she's still breathing, but
no,
she's staring.
I feel like I gotta feed these guys soon anyway.
Okay. So, yeah. You continue to drive south. What's the timer at?
The lots.
A little short, but okay. It'll mellow out with the last one. So as you're driving down the highway, wounded and...
I want to find a Denny's or somewhere that we could, like a Perkins. I know that the Waffle House didn't do us well, but like, I feel that we'll be
I ain't
better
going
at
back
like
to
a
Waffle House.
Perkins or
Okay.
or a Denny's.
I
Sure.
really could go for a fucking grand slam right now.
High or low?
Hi.
There is a Perkins next to a Denny's.
Oh,
I want a
And
fried steak.
And on top of that, there's a sign in between that says buy one, get one half off special. Go to one of the stores, get the other one half off by going to the other. So, boom.
We're going to Denny's so I can get that ham over my hammies or eggs
Moon
over
over
my
my hammies.
hammies.
You can get the what was it? The American breakfast?
It's American Grand Slams.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's that taste like? Freedom.
Oh, well, it tastes great.
Red, white, and blue pancakes.
I want Denny's now.
Okay. So you guys eventually, in like 30 or 40 minutes, you spot a Denny's and decide it's breakfast time.
Fuck
The
yeah.
sun has come up. You go in there. You don't go in there?
No, I'm just saying. You go to Denny's knowing that you're having Denny's.
Okay.
Nobody wants to be there.
I don't remember ever the last time I've been to Denny's.
Well,
so.
that's good. Good on you, boy.
Just like shitting my pants. I don't remember that last time that happened either. So definitely not as an adult. But, okay. So you guys go to Denny's.
Yeah.
And you
The moon has
notice
gone
that
down and the sun has come up, and long ago the bodies were left on the bus.
It's a good joke. I wish it didn't fucking skip.
well, the audio will be fine.
Hopefully.
Well, because he's recording on Audacity.
And
When you guys pull into the Denny's parking lot, you notice that there are quite a few angry customers trying to bang their way into the Denny's. And there are a bunch of very rude employees keeping them out of said Denny's. Because obviously they're hungry and want to come in. And as you see this affront to the service industry, that's where we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botched was brought to you by the Patreon producers, His Lord of Majesty, Big Jim, Quarter Pounder, and Steve, the Nuck, Big John, Lord Chronic, Skinner.
Are you starting that Prince song?
God King Shanda Panda.
What?
Praise
Praise
her.
her. Praise her to death. B-Mail, Zuchari, Gamers Galaxy, Disgruntled Furniture, and Snuggler Supreme. If you have a moment, head on over to iTunes and leave... If you have the dollars and want to support us, you can do so over at patreon.com/botchpodcast. Like our newest patron, Fable Society. Thank you for your monies.
Mr.
You
P.
ha- If you have a moment, head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. It would be greatly appreciated. Oh, poor Tristan.
Yeah,
Oh no.
he's just trying to talk. It's just like, shh, buddy, shh. It's okay. Shh. It's okay, Mr. Peebles.
Let go.
It's okay.
We salute you. Spooks the Tuna. You are this episode's Lone Survivor. Thank you to Goza for their intro and outro music. More of them over at tiny.cc/Goza, all underscore. Thank you to a swan named Emily for our album art. You can follow her over at a swan named Emily on all social medias. And as always,
As you try to put the pieces of your broken dog back together because it killed itself on a boning knife, scream botched, and we'll have condolences for you.
I guess that this is the time that I would tell you that we would see you next week, nerds. But since I am no longer alive, I don't know the next time I will see you.
Ah, damn it, Steve. Bite Commander is good.
Oh yeah, Bite Commander.
Yeah, well, it's a shame he didn't speak up earlier. Oh, Chalky Love.
Oh no! That poor thing.
That's what he gets for not wiring his goddamn system.
Mm-hmm.
Bite Commander is good.
It is good.
It's real good.
It's good.
This is a good honey crisp.
Okay. I'll have to get into that bag of apples at some point.
It's free. It's for the house.
I know. I didn't know they were there.
They've been there for 3 weeks.
Okay. How are they still good then?
Words.
I hate apples. Hide them.
I work around them all day, and I hide them.
I hide them.
Hide them. Quarter pounder with Steve is great. So, that's good.
So good.
Apparently, I'm quarter
so
pounder
sorry.
with Steve.
Hey, I asked. He said, just kidding? No. I said, you have one chance to tell me your name, and he said Quarter Pounder with Steve
When was this?
in the Discord.
Just now?
No.
Like a month ago.
Isn't he who is Steve?
No, you mean Quarter Pounder with Steve.
Okay. What if he lowers his pledge and then raises it back up again?
How about we not fuck with the Patreon?
What if he was God King tier?
Oh,
so he
then
just paid
he
more
would,
money.
He would get to, he
Okay.
would, it
Because
would
he could
be
rename himself in
God
the Discord.
King Quarter Pounder with cheese.
With Steve Cheese.
Steve Cheese.
You should call my dad again. Steve, for $100 a month, I'll call your dad on a weekly basis.
We could do it on stream
We
since
could
we
do it on
have
stream.
it on.
Yeah, we have the ability
yeah.
to do that live on stream, so. I don't
Go
remember
to
the last
God
thing I
King
told
and
to him.
every week we would call your father.
Go down to $3 then? What then? I'll call your dad and tell him that you want to talk, that he wants to talk, that you want to talk to him. Yeah, so he should call you on the reg.
And then we'll dox you by giving the phone number
Yeah.
where your father can find you.
Yeah,
Oh no.
it's true. 250 does sound like a good level for Quarter Pounder with Steve. Maybe in the 90s. Quarter
Yeah.
Pounder with Steve is probably like an $8 sandwich.
Yeah, for
Well, it
real.
comes with fries.
I mean, only if you get the meal.
It's a meal, yeah.
Did you have a
If you're
good
looking for
Dragon Con, Dan?
snack.
I had a pretty good Dragon Con. It was weird because of the lack of people and masks and all that stuff, and a little, bit of freakiness because the whole pandemic thing. But yeah, it was a good Dragon Con.
Jenna, how was your Dragon Con?
Moosh.
It was pretty great.
The moosh was really good.
What the fuck? What is moosh?
Moosh. Moosh.
Oh God! If anything we can take away from Dragon Con, it's the moosh. Like it doesn't matter how good the live show was or like anything.
Nope. We'll always have
My
moosh.
favorite thing from Dragon Con was moosh.
Moosh. Yeah. We'll always have moosh.
The videographer was cute as fuck.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh, Vodka Ghost is here!
Who's Vodka Ghost?
What's up?
Heck yeah! And we took a picture with them
Which one was it?
at the end of
We
the
had
show.
2 groups of people.
I know.
One of those groups. Okay. Well, nice to see you, Vodka Ghost.
One of those. So was
And Spooks the Tuna.
They were part of Vodka Ghost group. I mean, I learned every one of their screen names. Why didn't you?
I can't
Hey,
remember
who
my
was it that
nephew's
made me
names.
drink banana stuff.
They're the very attractive patrons, Dennis. That doesn't help. Every one of you is attractive.
But they're not patrons. They're
Oh, it's the piss. It's the one with the piss. That's the other thing that's memorable about that live show. We're drinking piss.
We drink piss.
piss. That was tasty piss.
Which is great because Jenna, you don't know this, but
But it was actually piss. I'll kill
no.
you.
If
But
that's what piss tastes
After,
like,
after we
my
left the
morning routine's
Hilton,
changing.
I took that group to the Hyatt to hang out with Quit Pro Roll and Mike from Adventure Incorporated, and
Nice.
Alon from Quit Pro Roll was like, "Introduce yourself." So,
Steve, stop gendering me. Sorry.
who are you? And one of them was just like, "We drink piss."
We do the weird stuff.
Hey, don't bring Dr. Horrible in here. But please bring Dr. Horrible in here.
Never seen it.
But Alon, being like the fucking improver that he was just like, all right, give me the top 3 reasons on why you were drinking piss right now. Very fun.
'Cause it's good.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's good piss.
Daddy got very drunk that night.
You don't say.
Very drunk. Couldn't get home drunk. Couldn't
Mhm.
do anything drunk.
Bought lots of art. Did lots of panels. Got more than halfway on my Kickstarter. So yeah, a good time.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, it's a good trip.
I was very happy
Every
that my first live show with you guys was
Hey,
at
hold
Dragon
on.
Con.
Hey, hold on.
Holding.
They
Oh, it's raining.
They don't know this yet, but I got a text message. Actually, we're gonna break this live right now.
Okay.
I got a text message from
We're pregnant.
the track director
Oh,
saying, unless we get some kind of brand new room next year that's better than Galley 6, I think we're gonna have to move Blood Feud into the Crystal Ballroom.
nice.
Oh shit!
So look, we didn't fill Galley 6.
Yeah.
But with everybody here and everybody who's going to Dragon Con, who has friends, who likes to have fun, who likes to have free alcohol and puke them on stage on Twitch, who likes to get weird and wild,
Pro horse base.
it's up to you and us as the performers to fill out the Crystal Ballroom.
Hell yeah! Make
And
them keep giving us bigger rooms.
I told the director of our track, give give me the crystal ballroom.
If we're even in that building next year.
Well, that's his thing, right?
Because we
He's
might
saying
move
if we
to
move,
the Westin or whatever.
But hey, let's get that bigger room. Let's show that we have the power to fill that bigger room.
Hell yeah.
So heck yeah.
Nice.
There's a chance that next year Blood Feud is going to be in the Crystal Ballroom. And there's a chance
So we'll Pokedex.
that things and new people might be involved. We'll see.
Are we talking a 3-way?
I'm not saying anything
Because
right
that makes
now.
me think a 3-way blood feud.
I'm not saying a goddamn thing, Dennis.
Okay. That's I'm getting 3-way vibes.
But I mean, a 5-star review on the Dragon Con app for both Botched and Blood Feud. Could tip
Ooh,
the scale.
They've started brainstorming new flavors of piss to bring next year. If you need any suggestions, you let me know, because I will pay you for that piss. I'll put it in a bladder, too, and drink it on stage. Just
Jesus.
You drank Malort this year, right? But you
not
did a
the
shot-
worst thing I've
but
ever done.
You
but
did
yeah.
a shot of Malort?
Yeah. I did. Was right there with you.
No, you weren't with me.
I was standing there.
Nah, you weren't standing with me.
I was standing right there when we did
You
it.
were standing next to somebody.
Okay.
It's a heavy storm we're having right now.
I know. I can hear it.
Oh my.
I thought it was my computer crapping out. I was like, what is that noise?
That's why Chonky laughed.
Okay, Cannibal Crisp is messaging everyone before next year taking piss requests. Cannibal Crisp,
Sweet.
I don't know if we're...
Cannibal Crisp is such a good name.
It is. I don't know if we're friends on Instagram or not, because I did follow 2 of your group, or is it 3 of your group? I can't remember anymore. I don't think I got everybody, but depending on who it is, message me. I'll give you piss suggestions.
Good Dragon
Just make
Con.
sure that Dennis's is actually piss flavored. Piss.
I'm gonna spit it.
Or
I'm
just
gonna
somebody
spit it
just-
right in your face.
Somebody pissed in the bag, like booze, 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 piss.
Piss.
And then we can all be like, oh, I mean, he drinks piss.
We color it all so it's like different shades of yellow, and we just scrawl piss on the bottles, and we put
Piss
that on
roulette.
stage. And just, God, this is good piss.
Don't do
Cannibal
that, though.
Crisp
Oh,
on Instagram. Follow it.
Let me see here. Instagram.
That is not. Anyway.
Okay, that's spooky tuna. Okay, no, I am.
That is not Spooky Tuna. That's Cannibal
No.
Crisp.
I'm looking at Instagram. Okay, so I'm already following you, both of you. Gotcha.
Nice.
So I think I'm following everybody but the Black Widow on Instagram, because I also started following the lady with the cool dresses. Piss roulette. Oh boy. All right, that's fair. That's fair. I'm just hoping next year's con is back to normal capacity, so it's just as crazy as it always was.
Oh man, I don't know. It was pretty nice though.
It was nice, but I do miss it being just so crazy.
Yeah, but the internet actually worked in the Galley 6.
Do you think it wouldn't have if there were more people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it would have eaten the Wi-Fi?
Yes.
But weren't they hardwired?
No.
Oh, Vodka Ghost. Vodka Ghost, what are you on Instagram? Are you also Vodka Ghost? There are many ghost vodkas that pop up, so I feel like it might not be that one. I don't know.
Banana or lemon, who knows? Please God, please no. Please
No
God,
banana.
please.
Give me lemon.
No banana.
Vodka Ghost.
Lemon, yes.
With an S. They have a Muppet as their.
So that's the one.
Yes.
Vodka Ghost.
You said it
Oh,
with
Vodka
Muppet?
Ghosts.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
she was Black Widows.
Follow back. Oh, she follows me already. Oh, okay, there we go. Boom. All right. Done deal. Boosh.
Boosh indeed.
Yeah, we'll work on piss flavors. We'll make a list. I'll do some research. Some piss sampling. Get down to the local piss market.
Dennis, where can people find you and support you?
Well, world's most okayest DM on most things, but my Kickstarter is currently live for Lycan Solomon's Odyssey, the comic book about the world's first werewolf, and it is almost at $3,700, which is 60% of the way there.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you can look for it anywhere you want on Kickstarter, Lycan Solomon's Odyssey, or you can go to hiveheadstudios.com or to lycanbook.com or clockfox.net because Quarter Pounder with Steve is a weirdo, and I love him dearly.
Jenna?
You can find me at Jen Chill or at Jenna Chill pretty much everywhere. And next Wednesday, I will be streaming at twitch.tv/Jenna Chill as a horse girl. No ivermectin here. No horse cum.
You say that.
you say that.
Follow
No,
me on Snapchats at Imaginary Nomad. That's it. Fuck you. Find me. Let's get weird. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. We'll see you next... You're out Monday?
Yeah, I am. You guys can still go without me. Get a guest. Get
Jen?
Quarter Pounder with Steve.
Jenna, you want to still watch a movie on Monday?
Maybe
Hell
Tristan's
yeah, I
free
want to
on
watch a
Monday.
movie on Monday.
Let's go on Monday. Hey, you could watch Botched doing movie night next Monday night. All you got to do is hit that bell, and that's where you find me. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. We'll see you next week.